There are things about children under 3 that pediatricians, child psychologists, and early childhood experts all understand. But most parents are never told. And not knowing them is why these years can feel so overwhelming, exhausting, like you're constantly getting it wrong. But here's what I want to tell you. You're probably not getting it wrong.
You're just seeing it wrong. And that's actually fixable.
Once you understand what's actually happening in your child's brain,
Once you reframe what looks like misbehavior as development,
once you recognize that your presence matters more than your performance, everything shifts.
Not because parenting suddenly becomes easy, but because the exhaustion starts to make sense.
Number 1. Emotional explosions are a biological mismatch.
Let me start here with a moment you've probably lived.
Your 2-year-old is having a complete meltdown because you gave them the blue cup instead of the red cup.
You're thinking this is a discipline problem. I need to show them this behavior is unacceptable. I need to be firm.
This is about boundaries. And it's not a character flaw. It's not willfulness. It's neurology.
The part of their brain that processes intense emotion, the amygdala, is firing at full volume right now.
Meanwhile, is barely online. It's under construction, and it won't be fully operational for years. Think about it this way.
Imagine if someone gave you an adrenaline rush and then told you to sit still and be reasonable.
Your body is flooded with a chemical reaction. Your thinking brain is offline. You can't logic your way out of it because the logic center isn't in charge right now.
Or the emotional vocabulary to recognize what's happening in their own body.
so when you see a meltdown over the cup, you're not looking at defiance.
You're looking at a neurological reality. They feel something intensely, and they don't have the brain architecture yet to regulate it.
This changes everything about how you respond. Number 2. Your calm is borrowed regulations.
Now here's the crucial part, and I want you to really hear this.
Because it changes how you show up every single day.
Shaped by every interaction you have. And right now, in this moment, your nervous system is teaching theirs how to work.
When you stay calm in response to their chaos, you're not just being the bigger person.
You're not even primarily managing their behavior. You're actually quite literally lending them your regulation. Your slow breath is teaching their brain what calm feels like. Your steady voice is showing their development.
Your unhurried movements are communicating. There is no emergency here.
This is what psychologists call co-regulation. You are literally lending them your nervous system to stabilize theirs.
You regulate, they internalize, and gradually they learn to do it themselves.
This doesn't mean you need to be perfectly zen. You're human. You have limits. But it means understanding this. Your emotional state
is not a luxury. It's functional.
It's literally part of how their brain learns to regulate itself.
So we've talked about what's happening inside your child's brain and how your presence shapes it.
But understanding the brain is only half the battle.
Because the other half is about the environment you're creating.
Number 3. Predictability reduces survival mode. A lot of parents think they're great at consistency because they enforce the same rules every day.
And while that matters, there's something much deeper happening. Here's the truth. Your child isn't just learning the rules. They're learning whether the world is safe to predict.
Imagine living in a place where you never knew what time meals happened.
You didn't know when your bedroom door would open. You didn't know if the people around you would be calm or upset.
Your nervous system would be exhausted, wouldn't it? You'd be constantly scanning for threats, alert, defensive.
That's what happens in an unpredictable environment. Your child's brain never gets to relax. It's always in scanning mode. But a predictable one?
The bedtime routine that happens the Sabi way every night. The goodbye ritual before you leave.
A consistent response when they fall. That tells your child's brain something profound. I can predict what happens next. That means I'm safe.
This is why a simple, repeatable routine is more powerful than 100 behavioral techniques.
Okay, so we've looked at the neurology and the nervous system. We've talked about what's happening inside your child's brain.
Now let's zoom in on daily life. Because here's the thing.
Every single day, you're probably interpreting your child's behavior in ways that actually miss what's really happening.
And once you see it differently, everything shifts.
Number 4. Defiance is executive function practice.
Your 18-month-old says no to everything. No to getting dressed. No to leaving the park.
No to the snack they asked for 2 minutes ago. You're thinking they're testing boundaries. They're being difficult. They need better discipline.
But here's what's actually happening. Their brain is working on individuation.
For the first time, they realize they are a separate person from you.